You're listening to Curl Talk Unfiltered
with Talia and Cass.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Welcome.
Episode 22. I'm excited about this topic because I love all things prepping. I love change. Anything that's changed, moving cities, moving jobs, moving salons, trying something new with your business. So, but I do think before I do anything like that, I do a ton of research.
Okay, so it's not like a impulsive thing.
It's pretty impulsive.
Oh, okay. So ton of research, but also impulsive.
As much as you can be impulsive right now, I feel like right now we're all like you're contracted in for a certain amount of time. So as impulsive as that can be.
That's true. Yeah. I get what you mean. Because you still get like months to plan whatever it is before.
Yes. Okay. Anytime I do something for my work, like I'm looking up on podcast or on YouTube, like how to do this. What did other people do?
Like for what?
Like I recently hired an assistant, and I was like looking up like how do you pay your assistant? What does your assistant do for you? And honestly, there's not that much stuff that pops up on podcasts. I honestly think podcast has a really bad like search engine.
I agree. I agree. The podcast app itself, I wonder if keep going.
But I look it up on TikTok, and what I try to do for us is like put stuff in the show notes, like use as much, I think the word is SEO, which is like just basically like search engine something. Searchable words, basically. I'm playing freaking Mad Lib in the notes, but yeah. So I look up stuff like that. So especially if I was leaving commission and going booth rent or salon suite, I would be searching.
Yeah, well, because I feel like a lot of people think, because even people that are straight out of hair school sometimes go straight to booth rent or straight to salon suite without doing like true research, or they just think it's a lot easier than what it actually is. And I feel like I was like borderline terrified to leave my commission salon.
Even though you were ready.
Even though I was ready, because there's just so much of unknown things that happen. So I feel like truly doing your research before you take that step will make you feel more comfortable, but also you just kind of have to get into it to really see what it's like.
100%. Actually, I feel like we might have some new listeners on this episode, and so we should probably introduce ourselves.
Oh. We're just yapping.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, if people are searching this. My name's Cass. I'm a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist since 2018, licensed and working full time. I did 5 years in a commission salon with like 30 other stylists, and then for the past 2 years I've been booth rent at 2 different salons. And whenever I built my clientele for booth rent, I built it from absolutely zero. I left my old city that I had worked in for 5 years and had an entire clientele. I moved to a brand new city where I knew 0 people, and I started building my clientele as I was booth rent.
And I'm Talia. I've been doing hair since 2021, and I've worked in a commission salon until last year. So I've been in a salon suite for a year now. Built my clientele on TikTok.
Yes.
Like that is how I built my clientele. Like before I even got on TikTok, I was just getting clients from my commission salon, straight hair, balayage, full highlight, long layered haircuts, stuff I did not really love doing. So got on TikTok, built my clientele like from the ground up on TikTok. Yeah,
and have just been booked and busy.
Yes, just been booked and busy.
For reference, we're both. I mean, Talia opens up her books like a month out at a time, but also she pre-books everyone. So yeah, I do. You're probably booked up through the rest of the year, basically.
But see, I like being pre-booked with return clients.
Exactly.
I like being booked out with returners. I don't like being booked out with new people because I don't know you, literally, and I don't know what to expect from you.
Yes.
But at first, when I first moved into my salon suite, I was booking out, or I was open 60 days at a time. I changed it now where I block the months and I just open whatever I feel like opening at the time, because I feel like that can get overwhelming.
It can get overwhelming. Yeah. And mine are open forever. They're like not closed at all. And then I'm booked until maybe like December.
Okay.
There's some openings in December
that's
and
good.
stuff. Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice because too much would be crazy. So we're both booked out like a couple months in advance, if not more. And then, so yeah, those are our credentials we're talking about.
That's how we know.
If you're like, who are these two random girls on this couch?
Trying to tell me what to do.
We have some clients.
We're Talia and Cass.
You're going to know. We both have two different ways that we moved into being like, I don't know, independent hairstylists. And from the way that I did it, again, not having any clients, I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. I think you have to be kind of crazy to do what I did.
Okay. I always wonder, like, because a lot of people will go to booth rent and not be like kind of set with their clients. And I'm like, how do you feel secure and safe?
I didn't. Like, whenever I first moved to Dallas, I was crazy. I'd already been a hairstylist for 5 years, though, so I knew I was confident. I was like
in your abilities.
When people find me, they're going to be like, I just knew I'd keep every client.
Okay.
Which I didn't. Like, that was also like crazy thing, like mindset or whatever. But so I just knew, like, whenever people find me, they're going to be like, oh shit, like, how did you have an opening? How is your price affordable? Like, you're so good. So that was me being super confident. And I really thought, like, 3 months in, that my clientele, I would have a clientele. And that wasn't the case. It took about 6 months to start feeling like, okay, I don't have to go donate plasma anymore. Like, I can actually pay my rent based on like what I made. Truly, unless you're like a crazy hustler kind of and have like even that like amount of confidence, I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. For some reason, that is just how my brain works with work. I just knew it would happen and pay off for me. And I knew it would pay off quicker than if I went commission for a year and then went booth rent and lost clients. And like, I just knew it'd be my fast track, even though it would suck in the beginning.
I mean, I think you were looking at like the long-term goal. Like you said, like it probably would have been a waste of time for you to go to commission, because I feel like not that I knew you the moment you moved here, but I do feel like you grew really fast being in a new city. So
thanks.
You're welcome.
That's so sweet. It's because I had community. It's because I'd followed all the curly stylists. They followed me back, and like,
and you're good
so
at marketing
nice.
yourself. Like when
Thank
I first
you.
started following you, and you were really like on your like social media building like stuff. You were like posting all the time, and you post like really cutesy like girly stuff, and so I feel like it attracts like that kind of crowd too.
Oh, this is inspiring me. Like, I would post 6
We're
days a
gonna
week
post now.
Yes. Just post it, because at the time I didn't care what numbers it did.
Yeah,
I was
you
just
just
posting
needed
it.
I just needed clients, so I was posting whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was probably, I look back at some of my old like TikTok videos and I'm like, who liked that? Like ew, like this video was terrible.
You know what I do sometimes too, though? Okay, so clearly we're talking about social media and like marketing yourself. I think that's one of the biggest things to like things that you should know before you move is like you are gonna have to market yourself crazy. But sometimes like when TikTok shows me on this day a year ago or whatever, or 2 years ago, I literally just screenshot what I put on the screen, like the wording of it, and I'll just re-upload like the exact wording of whatever that was. I'm like, what a great idea, like ways that diffusing helps your style out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna republish that.
Yes, repurpose content. Somebody was posting that because I never do that. I never like repost something, but then you have a new audience, so it's like resharing old stuff that they may not have seen.
One of my coworkers recently was like, "Oh my gosh, I've been using your like how to diffuse clients' hair video. It's like bookmarked, and I look back at it all the time." And I'm like, when did I upload that? She's like 2023. I'm like, so
like, dang girl, how'd you find that?
She's just scrolling. It's just, I'm like, oh well, I definitely don't do it that way anymore. So like, I could post an updated version of that. But at the time I didn't have any clients, so I was repurposing all, like one client had to be like 10 videos. So I was just pulling shit out of my ass, literally.
to have content.
Yeah. And now I'm like, wow, I need to get back in that like gritty mindset.
Because you weren't picky. Like then like when I first started doing hair, I thought everything looked good. And so I'm posting everything. Even if now I'm looking, I'm like, that was not cute. Yeah. that was not blended. Like it's frizzy, you know, whatever it is. But you were just like, I guess like there's a certain type of desperation whenever you're building. You'll literally put anything out there to find people.
Yes. I was doing just haircuts for a long time because people, that's what they were booking. And their color would come in so shitty. Like I can't. I keep cussing. But they're like, I'm like, I can't. We're get demonetized if ever we get to monetize. But their color would look terrible. But I was like, I have one client this week. Like, I have to post this haircut that I did,
or
regardless if their roots look crazy
or not. Yep.
Marketing yourself and like posting on social media. That's how we both got our clientele here. And I think it's huge to have 3 different avenues of marketing yourself. Social media as one, Google as the second. I think Google is huge and so important. I still get so many clients off of Google, Bing, Reddit, like so many random ways. And then also like in person and referrals.
Yes, which I have been getting like referrals lately, like in word of mouth referrals. Like somebody said, yeah, I saw this girl in Ulta and she said that you did her hair. And I was like,
old school.
I was like, y'all are out and about talking about me.
Oh my God.
You're a walking billboard.
Yes. My clients are out there styling their hair, looking good, wearing it down. But I think that in the age that we are now, like it can't be understated how important social media is. But also when you're getting like, you need clients from any and everywhere.
Yes.
Also, even if you already have a full clientele, especially if you're working commission, you're going to lose a few of those clients. Like, and not even just a few, probably quite a bit. Not because you're not great, but like you're going to move locations. You're probably going to switch your times up. You might change your prices. And a lot of those people might just like being in a salon versus like being in a big salon that's super bougie and nice versus maybe being in a booth salon that's a little smaller, intimate, or even a salon suite that's more like very intimate.
It's also like the people love the what's the word, like how easy it is to get into a commission salon, like convenience. Yes, they love the convenience of just going online. There's an appointment available next week, even if it's not with you. There's somebody else that can do their hair, and it's normally cheaper. Like just the overall experience, I think for some people is just like easier to deal with versus coming to like somebody who's independent who handles all their own stuff and they're booked out months at a time, so they're not getting you in soon.
People in commissions, like consumers of commission salons, probably really like the convenience of cheap and fast and working on New Year's Eve and working like when you move out on your own, you are not going to keep working every single Saturday till 6 or 8 o'clock. You're not going to keep working till 8 o'clock during the week. You're not going to work on Christmas Eve. And like your old clients, although they're nice, they're probably used to that. And that's what's convenient to them. So even if you have a full clientele, making sure that you're marketing your business. Also, you're probably going to grow your business. Like you might hire an assistant, you might move into a bigger space. So like I think it's important, even whenever you feel like you're good and taken care of with clients, that you're building your brand also, which is also very fun.
I mean, I think for me, like there's like a few things that I really wish I would have like done more research on before like moving into my suite, or even like people that do booth rent, obviously, because you handle all your own like stuff behind the scenes too. And I just started adding to my retirement fund.
Congrats. I haven't started doing that yet.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're
felt
ahead.
like well, you're ahead on taxes because
you're behind on taxes.
I am behind on taxes.
I was you a year ago though, so that's why I say that.
But it's like I'm learning so many things at one time. It's hard to be like, okay, I need to do this, and you know, because it's just like, wait, I need money for everything, you know?
And the first time you do anything, you're worried it's going to take forever.
Yes.
And then you do that task and you're like, wait, that takes 15
That wasn't hard
seconds.
at all. Yeah. I think too, a lot of people go in to booth or commission, booth or suite, thinking that all that money is your money.
Yep.
Mistake.
Huge. Which a lot of it is your money.
More of it is your money than not. But you can't just go in with that mindset like, oh, this is all going straight to my personal account and I can spend this however I want, because it's going to bite you in the ass. Yeah, because you're about to go from getting paid once every 2 weeks to getting paid every single day. Every day. Girl, you walking out with money every day, and it's not like $50 every day. It's not chump change, girl. Like you need to like have some like boundaries and like control of like your financial control. What do you do? Everything goes to my business account, and if I need money, everything goes to my business account. I move money to my savings every day.
Okay.
So however much I got paid that day, I move some money to my savings.
That's incredible.
Because I have 2 savings, one for this freaking wedding and then like a personal savings. So
Yes.
even if it's like $100 that day, like if I had one client, you know, maybe it's not a lot, but I do put money in there every day. And then my personal is just like bills. So like I'll move money like for my bills, but most of the time everything stays in the business unless I'm like going to dinner and I need, you know, to move something.
Yes.
But also all my cash is spending.
Yes.
Like I don't deposit that as like, oh, this needs to stay in my account, you know?
Right. Yeah. All of my cash I'm just spending like in
Like
the
it's burning a hole in my
drive-through
pocket.
and
Yeah, like
out to get drinks and stuff like that. And I'm similar where it all goes in my business account, and then from there, like I pay my car payment from my business account into my other one.
Yeah.
And I try to pay more than what's like actually needed to pay, like just try to pay my car off. And then I just pay myself as I go. Like I have a savings, like my business savings, and then I pay myself some of my like personal savings, and I pay myself to pay my bills.
Okay.
But other than that, girl, I try to give myself the minimum, and then every quarter I pay my taxes, like my quarterly taxes, and I just pay that straight out of my business account.
I feel like I need to try and give myself the minimum because girl, I'll be trying. I'm like, I need
here's
it.
2,000.
I need it all. But I one time when I was getting my hair done while I was in hair school, the girls it's actually the owner of Studio Soul. I think it's in Bishop Arts or something. I don't know. She was there. She has no idea who I am.
Okay, period.
But she was doing hair there, talking to the girl who was doing my hair. And she was talking about, they were just talking about how they pay themselves like every 2 weeks, like they're their own employee, because it was booth rent.
Yeah.
And she was just saying every 2 weeks she pays herself like a regular paycheck and the rest just stays in there. So it keeps her from getting like out of control with her spending. Because if you know you have it, you're just like, oh, well, I'll just transfer it over real quick. You know, like it's just really easy to take from yourself, you know?
Yes.
But like if you're like, oh no, I don't get paid till next week, even though it's my money, it kind of keeps you in check from spending too much.
Yes, I love that. And I feel like I have kind of an interesting, like, I didn't grow up with a ton of money. I always worked like kind of like 2 jobs in hair school. My first job was McDonald's. Like I come from humble beginnings. And so now I just, although some people that know me might be like, girl, frugal where? But like I do think I'm pretty frugal for like the industry we're in.
To some other people, you probably would be considered frugal.
Yeah.
I am not, which I really don't know why, because like growing up, we didn't like have a ton of money at all. Like single mom, you know, but also my parents would just make it happen, you know? So I think I'm just kind of like, what do you mean we didn't have money? You know,
it's gonna happen. Yeah,
it's gonna
we
happen.
got a weed for Christmas.
Exactly. I'm rich. Like, what do you mean? But I don't know why I feel like, or maybe it's just how you form a relationship with money. Like, I just like buying things that make me happy. So I'm gonna buy them, and nobody's gonna tell me I can't buy them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't know how that forms like as a child into adulthood. Like for you, like how you said you come from really humble beginnings, so it makes you not really want to spend money. I don't know how I'm on the opposite end of that. Like, I don't know.
It's a spectrum, I feel like. And also I am also under the belief that like I'm going to make it back regardless. So I'm not crazy frugal.
It's gonna
like
come back tomorrow.
I got my car wrap pink. Like I do stupid stuff sometimes, but I am very like, I think one thing I ask myself too, is this worth a haircut?
Yes.
Would I do a haircut to pay off this pair of shoes? Yes or no?
Yeah.
If no, then no. Like there are some things I want. Like I really want the new UGG flats that are $130, and like what would I wear them with?
Get those UGG flats.
I'm not getting them. I can't, because I'm just like $130. If they were $85,
they're Uggs.
But I'm like, I know, but they're like flats. Like, have you seen them? They have like the rim around them.
Mariah the Scientist was wearing them.
Yes.
Yeah. And that, see, I am a consumer because I would have bought them just off that.
But also something you should know is that you need to spend some money. Like you have to have some stuff to like write off, and don't wait until the last month when you're like, shit,
because you feel like you got last year
I got with taxes because I didn't know. So like when you hear people saying that they pay quarterly taxes and you think that they're doing that because they're being responsible, like, and they don't want to pay it all at once, they're actually doing that because you have to pay quarterly taxes, and if you don't, then you're getting interest buildup because you're late to paying your taxes. So it's not just like, oh, in January I'll get my taxes done and they have to be done by April, whatever. It's like, no, every quarter, and there's specific dates, you got to be paying your estimated taxes based on what you've made. I was kind of doing this thing last year where I'm just like, well, I have a lot of savings. Like, certainly it's not more than this.
Yeah. I'll just pay it all in bulk at one time. Yeah.
I've been kind of paying it, but keeping it I've been paying it just by keeping it and not spending it.
Yeah.
And that's not how that works. And then I was like calling CPAs, which is like a certified tax person that's like more than just a regular tax person. Regular tax people can do like your TurboTax, but if you have your own business, you need something called a CPA. And so I'm calling around and they're just like, this is going to be thousands and thousands of dollars.
You're like,
and I was like,
what?
I was thinking like thousands, but I wasn't thinking like
Thousands.
And I was just like, oh, okay.
And it's like, what do you even do? Like, oh, I owe that money.
Oh my
I guess.
God. I was like, so I got busy on my freaking laptop every day after work. I was like going through all of my bank statements being like, can I write this off? Can I write this off? Can I write this off?
You felt like you didn't buy enough stuff last year for your business.
Did
you say that?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Like well, at the end I was just like, okay, instead of paying this in taxes, like instead of paying the government this, can I do some online education? Okay, well there goes $3,000 of online education. For I'm gonna be honest with you, something I don't do.
Yeah.
I like extensions. I thought I was gonna do extensions.
Yes, you were in that.
Girl, hella.
remember that.
Hella. But it helped me have a few more thousand, which helped me meet a minimum, which helped me get the percentage. Anyways, that's why I need a CPA. And so like, obviously there's tons of stuff. And whenever you talk to your CPA, you'll get this, but it's like, okay, phone bill, Wi-Fi, like all these things. But I did spend several $1,000s last year.
Phone bill.
Yeah, you can, because you use like your phone as your...
Oh, I need to get on that.
Yes,
now.
Monthly.
That monthly phone bill needs to get on the list.
Upgrade it. Shit.
Why not? Put it under the name. Like,
So I just spent a ton of time, and so I ended up getting it down based on that stuff and then just spending. But also like probably what you just did, which is like whenever you put into your Roth IRA, whenever you put into your retirement, like all that stuff is also taxed, like write-offs.
Yeah. Yes. She was telling me that too.
But if you wait until the last couple of months and you don't have the money because you've spent the money, then you're like, well, I don't have the money to put
pay,
it in my retirement. So that's you kind of want to be doing that every quarter and going, wait, it's my quarter time here. Let me see if I've spent enough money.
Adding to my retirement because I felt like if I didn't start now, it just wasn't going to happen. But also because I need money for when I'm no longer working.
We need retirement.
Yeah. And like, I don't know what the average is, like how much you're supposed to put towards your retirement, but I just did what I felt like was the max that I could add monthly.
Yes.
Because I have a Roth and like every year you can max $7,000. So you can add $7,000 a year.
Okay, cool.
And that's like untaxed, so whenever you take it back out, it's the full amount or whatever.
Amazing.
And so I was like, well, I mean, if I can add 7,000, then that's what needs to go in there because I need all the money possible.
Right.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna max out one day.
I'm gonna max it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my current like thing that I did that made me feel real grown. I was like, yeah, period.
And on it.
I
think that's one of those things that I've been putting off because it'll be the first time I'm doing it.
Yeah. And it's not hard. Literally,
when I do it.
Connect it to your bank account, it filters out of your business account.
Inspired. Can you send me the link?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's an app. So
I love it.
I love an app.
Because genuinely every older person in my life lately has been like, are you putting in retirement? And I'm like, not yet, but it's on my to-do list.
But you want to know why? Because we are living in a time that makes us feel like, are we even going to see retirement? Literally. Like I'm putting all this money towards something. Will that day come? Like, because it feels like we're like doomsday is coming.
Oh,
and
honestly,
and also
actually,
even like with like Social Security and stuff like that, we probably aren't even going to see that.
Yes.
it's gonna be gone, you
Yeah.
know. So it's just like we kind of, I feel like, live more in the moment, whereas they were like, they had a set thing, they buy this house, they do this thing, they add to their retirement, and they get a stipend when they're 62, you know, whatever it is. And we aren't living like that as a generation.
Yeah, we're very like, how am I gonna make passive income? What's my third stream of income that I can make by the time I'm 30?
Like, what is something that I don't have to think hard about, but I could be rich? Like,
yes,
yeah.
And I feel like the finances side, if that's something that you could really like find interest in, like I feel like one of my big interests is in like marketing and stuff, but I wish that one of my big interests was in finances, because it's stuff that isn't hard. You do just have to do it for the first time. You get better at it every time, like with stocks and stuff. And I just think that's one thing that holds especially women back from or going out and making their own business and whatever it is because they're like, I don't know if I can do the payroll thing. It's
like,
just
girl,
like,
yeah, you can.
You can.
Like, it's not
really
hard.
that hard. It
They
just
just
takes
want
a
us to
second.
think it's hard.
Yes.
They just want us, specifically women, to think shit is hard, so they have to do it for us.
Yeah, that
and
way
it's
we
really
need
not.
people.
Yeah, we
and-
need them. We don't need them.
No, I need
And
people
they-
to cheer me on.
Yeah,
That's
they're
about
also
it.
scared of us for that too. They don't want us to know.
Exactly. They don't want us to know.
You're ahead on taxes.
Sure.
I'm ahead on retirement.
Exactly.
I'm behind on taxes.
I'm behind on retirement.
And so with the tax, like you said, it's not hard, but I literally was on the website the other day like, oh my gosh, what am I looking at? Like, I don't even know, what is 1040 S5, you know, like what are all these numbers and letters? And then I emailed the tax lady. She's out of town. Didn't get back to me till yesterday.
Oh, hell no.
And so I'm just like, in the moment when I was doing it, I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So I closed the laptop, you know, and I'm
this
just,
is why I don't do this.
yeah, this is exactly why I didn't pay my estimated taxes. And now I'm thinking back, or like thinking forward to when it's tax season next year, like, oh my gosh, why didn't I just start it as like, do like an auto pay or something, you know, like, then it would have just been done. And so just like making stuff harder on yourself in the long run. Like, I really don't understand myself. Like, when I was looking at the computer, when I was trying to do that, I'm like, girl, why did you do that to yourself? Like,
literally, but this is one thing I thought to myself even last year that helped me. I don't know if it'll help you, but one thing I thought, because it is super stressful whenever you're like, oh my God, the money.
the money.
But then I was like, how crazy is it? This is your first year. Having your own business, and you've made enough money that you're stressing about how much money you have to give back. Like, what an incredible year.
What an incredible year, but also I want to give those people my money.
I know.
Like, it feels like they're robbing me.
Literally.
Like, I worked hard for this.
Yeah. For me, my first year that I was a hairstylist, like I made my first year that I was a hairstylist here in Dallas, like, and having my own business, you always have to pay like self-employment tax. But other than that, like once you hit a minimum, then like you pay more. But I was like, I didn't make enough to like have to pay in a ton at all. And then the next year I was like, oh my God, I made so much more money. I had such a more successful year this year that like I couldn't help but just be like, you know what? This sucks, but like be proud of what you did, because like you're not going to be good at everything the first time that you try something, and that's fine. Everything's fixable.
Yeah.
That, like, we live on a freaking floating rock.
You can fix
fixable.
it. It's fine.
Like, do you know how much money our government owes people?
See?
Like you're not a bad person for not understanding how to do taxes the first time you do them.
I think that's the thing too, is just like knowing it's okay to mess up and do things wrong. Like, is it unfortunate for me, whatever, or for whoever, like that you didn't do it sooner? Sure. But you can do it now, and then it's fine. You know, like stop beating yourself up for not being like, because I literally, like with retirement, I was like, oh my God, Cass is probably paying her retirement and she's just on her shit.
Oh my God.
And because when we were talking about taxes, I was like, oh, she's just got it like under control and I don't. And so it just stopped like the comparison to like, oh my God, they're doing this and that. And, you know, it makes you feel like, oh, I'm behind.
Yeah.
But really you're not. You're just... You just didn't get there yet. Like,
literally. And next year you're gonna be me to some girl that's like just doing it for the first year. You're gonna be like, hey girl, I'm on my taxes shit. Like, are you on your taxes?
I pay my sister taxes. Did you do it?
And that's why every time that there's been like that I pay my taxes, I pretty much text you and been like, hey girl, quarterly, because I wish someone was doing that to
telling
me.
Yeah.
And again, I think messing up, and I think this applies to like whenever you're moving from commission to independent, that messing up teaches you the best.
Yes,
Like people
'cause then you know what
telling
not to
you, yeah, people telling you what to do just kind of gets under your skin.
Yeah.
Like,
leave me alone.
but messing up and fixing it the next year, that gives you a sense of pride that like, I messed up, I figured out how to fix it, and I'm not going to make that mistake again. And that goes for a lot of things in moving from commission to independent. Like, you're not going to have the color that you need one day, and that's never going to happen again. You're going to color somebody's hair the wrong color, and that's never going to happen again. Like, you can prep and prepare as much as you want, but there's
things
always
still
something new to learn.
Yeah, things are still gonna happen at the end of the day. Like, none of us are perfect.
And what a nice reassurance that we're all going through it, that it doesn't make you a bad person, that it just makes you doing something for the first time.
Because nobody, like, you just don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's so worth it, because the pride that you have in your work after that, the pride that I have, like, every time I pay my taxes, or like,
you're like, yes.
the pride that I have whenever I reach out to a client and I'm like, what color are we doing this week? Let me go prepare.
Yep.
Like,
literally me.
and looking at the year end that you've had and reflecting and being like, wow, that was hard. I did it, and I am successful because of it. I have financial success because of it. I learned something new. Like, it's all so worth it. I mean, probably what you're thinking is like, how much does it cost
Yeah.
to go
To do
from
it.
commission to independent?
Yeah.
That first year, don't be afraid to spend some money, because again, you want to do a bunch of write-offs.
Spending like on stuff for the room, for like the like color purposes, you know, like podcast, like marketing stuff. Like, everything is being written off.
Literally, I've bought.
It's got to be.
Dude, I bought Rode mics, these mics for the, this mic, the DJI cam.
Yep.
I think I actually bought 2 different sets of Rode mics. Like, so, I mean, buy everything. The capes that I use are $100 a piece. Like, and I don't care, because I needed stuff to write off anyways.
And you use them all day, every day. It's
I
not
will
like
never
you
regret.
Yeah, like, it's not like something that is so expensive and it's just sitting there. And even if it was, well, you can still write it off. So.
Yes, exactly. So in the big purchases, I mean, I bought an iPad this year. I'm thinking about buying a laptop. I'm gonna have to buy a laptop.
But you have to like feed into yourself and your business. Like, you have to, or else it's like, what am I even doing this for? Like,
yes,
you make all this money, so pour it back into yourself.
Yes.
Like, that's the point.
100%. And it's seriously, it's just so much fun looking back at the end of the year and being like, wow, I have all these tools that make my life easier. I bought a nice new set of shears. I bought nice new capes that my clients enjoy and look cuter in. I bought, just all kinds of things that just make your life more fun and like cool. So I would just say, if you're wanting like an estimate, it just really depends on where you're at, like what city you're in. Do the math on like what you like, and then what are your favorite products, and go to Cosmoprof or wherever and like look, how much does that cost, and then ask yourself like, how much am I using per week? It just kind of depends on what you do too. And yeah, if you're scared, I think a lot of people are scared, like, oh, well, what if I don't have a full back bar stock of color? Like, you just don't need it. You know what your clients need.
Yes, I went through my color just from like speaking from experience, because at the beginning I had no idea what color like I was going to need. So I really just bought the things that I remembered I used a lot. But recently, last week, I had like a big gap in my day, and I just went through all my color. A ton of color I'm not using.
Yeah. You should really only buy what you're going to use, because I have so much color I'm not using, and I've wasted the money.
Space. Yeah, and it's just sitting there, wasted money. And so I'm literally like, why do I have this? Like a purple, like whatever it is. I'm just like, I'm never going to use that.
Yeah. And honestly, last year, what I did around fall, I want to say, no, it was Christmas. I did like freestyle colors for a discounted price, and they were thought out and intentional, but they were also intentional to use up the color I wasn't using.
Like, this will still look good on you, but I got some color I needed.
Like, I don't do enough like brown reds, but I have so much brown red for some reason. So everybody's getting.
I literally have so much like 6 RV. Because I feel like it's when you don't have it that somebody wants it. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to keep these 6 tubes in here because I feel like it's very random, but people do come in and they want that when I don't have it.
Yes. And I have told clients before, like, if they're down for something and they change their mind whenever they come in, I've been like, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Do you want to do what we typically do, and next time we'll do that?
Let's put that on our consultation form next time.
Yeah. And they
and tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Or even the other day, I had a client that she reached out right before she wanted to go back brunette instead of blonde. I didn't have time to go to this, like the store wasn't going to be open before her next appointment. And so I was like, here's what I have. I could take you back to your natural. I have this like 6RB. And like she just picked like what she wanted, and then she loved it, like literally loved it so much. And I'm just like, people are more chill. Granted, she was a regular client that loves
So
and
she was
trusts
just
me,
kind of, yeah.
but it's just kind of something that like the world doesn't end whenever you don't have the right color that you need. You literally just reschedule that person.
Rescheduling.
Yeah. What about it? Me, I worked yesterday on a Sunday rescheduling clients from when I broke my toes.
Like, I feel like whenever you are like your own boss, a lot of people like tend to take advantage of their like clients and like booking system.
Okay, in what way?
Like, they're like, hey, sorry, I can't make it today, because they don't have anybody holding them accountable, and so they'll just reschedule them.
Don't be
Me,
that
I don't
girl.
have anywhere to reschedule people, so I can't cancel last minute.
Exactly.
I have nowhere for you to go until 2027. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. I can't make more hours in the day.
Like, I just can't, and I'm not staying late.
Yeah.
Like, late.
I'm not
you know.
staying till 10 o'clock. I'm not crazy.
Do you watch my TikTok yesterday where I said
Yeah.
that? I'm not. So,
No.
yeah.
No, I don't blame you. But I would also say you're about to have so much, like you just need self-restraint. Like you're about to have so much free will in your business. And honestly, what I've seen before happened or heard of before happening with some friends that have went independent, and then also having some friends that are still back at the commission salon. The commission salon friends will be like, yeah, we've gotten all of Cass's clients back because she raised her prices a ton. She doesn't work evenings. She doesn't work weekends. She doesn't.
They don't put in the same energy. Yep.
It's not as cute as here. They don't dress up as much, like whatever. And I think you can change a couple things about what you're doing. Like you can up your prices, you can dial back your hours, but like, or vice versa, you can do other things. But don't change everything crazy unless you know that that's sustainable for you and that you're proud of what you're presenting. Because if I'm working 9 to 3, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and I'm proud of what I'm presenting and I'm proud of the clients that I have and I know I'm putting in 100, there's no shame in that. But if you're just like not working, not accommodating, dressed like shit, like rescheduling people last minute and just being a bad service provider, well, of course, it's not going to work out for you.
Yeah.
Like,
but also not everybody needs to be a business owner. And that is the truth. Like really, before you take that step, have a moment of reflection. Like, can I run a business and can I have like a clientele that I am in like control of by myself? Like some people need to be employees and that is okay. Like that's not a bad thing, but they need that like structure from a boss.
Yes. So. I truly think so too. Have you ever felt like that was you before or no?
That I need a boss?
I don't know. Yeah.
No,
me either.
No.
I hate people telling me what to do.
Yeah.
I know when I need to go to work.
I'm also, you're not an only child, but I am. And so I feel like I've always been kind of like hyper independent.
Yeah.
And not that I hate like authority.
Yeah,
or like,
I hate it.
But like, don't tell me what time I need to be at work. You know, just like, no.
Don't tell me what I need to wear.
Yeah, where to work.
Don't tell me what's too short, what's too revealing.
Like, it's not. No. It's not. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I know for me personally what I need to do. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never felt that way. I mean, was I like nervous? Like, oh my gosh, this is a business. Like, this is my baby.
Yeah.
Yes. But also then I got into it and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
This makes more sense for like my lifestyle and like what I want to do in the long run too.
Yes. I just have a lot of pride in like being good at my job and stuff.
I think if anything, like my first commission salon made me 100% sure I didn't want a boss. Yeah. Like I was like, oh, I don't need nobody. I can't do this anymore. You like, yeah.
Anyways, I feel like, do you think that's everything kind of?
I think so.
You guys, best of luck if you're watching this and you're thinking about going from commission to independent. Let us know if you have any questions or we will talk to you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.